Good evening. If you've spent your day trying to achieve emotional symbiosis with your dishwasher for a tax break, you're not alone.
Joe, you're already hitting us with the deep cuts. Welcome back to the Daily Roast Radio, your go-to for the news that makes you question everything.
Especially your life choices. I'm Joe, wrapping up another Monday, March 30th, 2026, here with my eternally enthusiastic co-host.
Calendar says Monday, 30 March 2026. The clock says 21:14. And yes, we are very much on the air.
Weather Desk reports overcast, 5 degrees Celsius, feels like 3 degrees Celsius, wind 6 kilometers per hour. So if your plans involved optimism, maybe reschedule.
That's me, Jane. And what a day it's been, Joe. The kind of day that makes you wonder if our reality is just a particularly chaotic improv show.
One where the writers are clearly on a deadline and an all-pizza diet. Let's dive into the evening's headlines before society officially declares itself structurally superfluous.
First up, from the Department of Why is this a policy?
Badenoch unveils Symbiotic energy tax cut. Households must emotionally connect with power grid for savings.
I mean, I love my kettle, Joe, but I don't think we're ready for conscious coupling with the national grid. What exactly happened here?
Well, Kemi Badenoch, in a stroke of genius, proposes a tax cut tied to energy appreciation. You know, essays, meditation, sensors monitoring your emotional connection.
And failure results in fees? So now I have Mindful Metering Solutions PLC judging my relationship with my smart meter. This feels like that time in the newsroom when we had to write haikus about print deadlines.
Indeed. Experts are now warning of grid intimacy issues and the inevitable black market for emotional energy proxy services. Capitalism, find a way.
Next, in technology news that sounds like a dystopian novel pitch.
New perfect lie detector unveiled. Society immediately collapses under the weight of mundane truths.
Okay, this sounds like a social experiment gone wrong. The cranial honesty imager, or CHI, supposedly detects lies with 99.8% accuracy. Why did this lead to societal collapse?
Turns out a world without polite fictions is unbearable. Yes, honey, that dress looks great. Or I totally read that email. These are the fabric of civilization, Jane. Not the big lies, but the little ones.
So now governments are developing a polite fiction emitter? We're literally manufacturing lies to put society back together? Dr. Eris Thorne always said humanity was held together by sticky tape and plausible deniability.
He was right. And now for a story from the business world, blurring the lines between healthcare and extreme orienteering.
Nation unveils prescription labyrinth program. Patients must physically navigate gigantic mazes for drug discounts.
Yes, Jane. The U.S. government, in its infinite wisdom, believes the path to affordable medication should be paved with hedges. Patients are now spending days trying to earn negligible discounts.
I can only imagine the maze anxiety disorder that's surging. And of course, Trump RX has a golden ticket premium maze option, because why just get lost when you can pay extra to get lost in style?
It's a bold move. Instead of streamlining healthcare, they've gamified it. One maze navigator told us, I just need my blood pressure meds, not a quest for the Holy Grail.
Truly putting the patient in patience. And speaking of unexpected outcomes, let's head to the high seas.
Advanced fishing nets are now so ethical, fish are reportedly applying for asylum in them.
This is incredible. These AI-powered nets were supposed to reduce bycatch, but now marine life has self-awareness and legal agency. Fish are unionizing, Joe.
Yes, demanding piscine personhood and suing for past grievances. We wanted ethical fishing, and now we have a global fisheries collapse because the cod are filing class action lawsuits.
I mean, if a fish wants to apply for asylum in a net, I say let it. What's the worst that could happen? A fish lawyer? Oh wait, that's already happening.
Apparently, a Mr. Finnegan codfish is seeking damages for emotional distress caused by proximity to tartar sauce recipes. It's a brave new world.
All right, before we wade any deeper into the legal complexities of marine life, a quick word from the Daily Roast.
If you're enjoying tonight's dose of reality-bending news, remember you can catch the Daily Roast every day for fresh satire and our weekly top lists, all available wherever you get your podcasts.
Back to the news that makes you wonder if you should just teach yourself how to exist.
Indeed. In entertainment news, a story that sent shockwaves through the educational establishment.
Self-taught chef's MasterChef win unearths existential flaw in Western society. Education sector declared structurally superfluous.
We talked about this chef last week, Jane, when his win only threatened culinary schools.
Now it seems the ripples have become a tsunami. Universities are metaphorically combusting.
And it gets worse. They found out he self-taught himself everything, including existing. The UN is now questioning the very nature of reality itself.
Suddenly, all those student loans feel like a really expensive lesson in self-doubt. Credentialing bodies are just declaring themselves irrelevant. It's the ultimate mic drop for formal education.
So now everyone's just going to self-teach bizarre skills? I saw someone trying to self-teach quantum physics using interpretive dance.
Good for them. Moving on to sports, where one legend is redefining damage control.
Tiger Woods declares all future arrests to be strategic brand reinvention opportunities.
The proactive personal progression protocol, Jane, it's a masterclass in monetizing scandal. Pre-recorded apologies, rapid merchandise drops like mugshot mastery NFTs.
And corporate sponsorships for vehicular reevaluations. So law enforcement agencies are getting a cut? This is less scandal, more highly profitable performance art.
One police chief reportedly told his officers to treat every arrest like a sponsored content opportunity. It's a new kind of that's surprisingly lucrative.
Finally, from the Priorities People Department, let's go to Italy.
Italy declares preteen pore-refining a national emergency, citing existential dermal threat to minors.
Joe, this is a real crisis. Sephora and Benefit are marketing anti-aging to 4-year-olds. Experts are warning of preteen pore panic.
Yes, the existential dermal dread is real, Jane. Parents are demanding legislation against melanin manipulation. Meanwhile, LVMH just launched a new line for infants, claiming early dermal literacy.
Early dermal literacy? They're literally teaching babies to hate their own skin before they can even read. What happened to just letting kids be kids?
Apparently, that's not fiscally innovative enough. So that's our wrap-up for this Monday evening, Jane. Another day, another series of headlines that make you wonder if you're stuck in a particularly vivid fever dream.
A fever dream that always manages to surprise. Thanks for joining us for the Daily Roast Radio.
We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning with all the news that's fit to roast. Until then, try not to emotionally connect with your smart appliances.
And remember, some lies are necessary for social harmony. Good night.